At the onset, I'm going to make something very clear. Donald Trump supporters have accused Democrats, the left wing, so those of us who didn't vote for Donald Trump, that we're celebrating what happened in the White House Correspondents' Dinner. They're accusing us of celebrating what happened in Utah, what happened with Charlie Kirk when he was killed. I'm going to make something abundantly clear to all of these idiots out there. And I hope to God you are all listening to me very, very carefully. I am not celebrating this. I can't speak for all Democrats, and I'm not going to. They have to answer for what they do. I can only speak for myself. I did not, nor have I ever, nor I ever will celebrate violence in this country, political violence in this country. Whether it was Charlie Kirk, whether it was some other right-wing lunatic, whether it was Donald Trump, I do not celebrate it. And I abhor it. I don't know how many videos like this I have to keep making for you to get that through your damn skulls. Right now, it feels like more about finger pointing than it is about getting answers as to how and why this happened. It feels more about screaming bloody murder about this happening as opposed to why it happened. And Democrats are the easiest targets. We didn't vote for Trump. We didn't support Trump. We speak out against Trump when he's in the wrong. And trust me, he is definitely in the wrong. Especially considering the fact that he's had multiple opportunities to end the war that he's started, but won't. Well, it's not about can't stop the war, but won't. Iran is continuing to win this war. But that's a video for later on. I want to talk about at least one person that I found this video on TikTok of Terrence K Williams, a loudmouth Donald Trump supporter who's willing to go 10 toes for him. He's been photographed in the White House, having parties at the White House, getting near the president and everything. He's one of the ride or die MAGAs, and frankly, it is bordering on sick and funny. I would laugh if the situation were so serious. I'm still gonna laugh because I came across this video on TikTok and it's pretty sick. Take a listen.
Yeah, they got some explaining to do. The FBI got some freaking explaining to do. Somebody better come up with a good answer. But you know what? There's no good answer. There is no good answer at all. No one should have been able to get in the freaking building with the president of the United States of America with a fucking gun. I'm just saying. Excuse my language, but I'm pissed the hell off. How in the world did this happen? There have been several attempts on Trump's life, and you mean to tell me somebody got in the building with a gun?
As I said earlier, I would laugh if the situation were so damn serious. And I think it's pretty damn hilarious that he is, with all this energy, all this anger, that someone was trying to assassinate the President of the United States, allegedly trying to assassinate the President of the United States. I would actually believe that he was really sincere and angry about someone trying to kill the President of the United States if it wasn't for the fact that he's fixated on one president, one single man. Where was that energy for other presidents that have been or almost attempted to be assassinated in American history? I'm going to give you some prime examples about assassination attempts against the President of the United States. And that particular president is a president that you, Williams, that you, MAGA, and especially you, Donald Trump, hate the most. And that president happens to be Barack Hussein Obama. You hate this man to a passion, but you didn't have the same energy when someone was trying to kill him and his family. Just by way of example, 2008, Jerry Blanchard, an accountant from Charlotte, North Carolina, was indicted for verbally threatening to kill Obama while dining in the Charlotte area Waffle House of July 2008. In the same year, in July, a Miami bail bondsman, Rachel H. Gissel, charged with making threats against Obama during a bail bond training class. During the course, I was referring Obama with a racist epithet, saying, and I quote, "If he gets elected, I'll assassinate him myself." Assassination plot in 2008. 3 men talked about shooting Barack Obama during the 2008 Democratic Party nominee during his acceptance speech at the National Convention in Colorado. An assassination plot in Tennessee. Do I need to go on? Do I really need to go on? Let's go on. Let's talk about his family, his wife, who you like to make fun of on a daily basis. In 2009, November 10, Christy Lee Rocha called the FBI, the Secret Service office in Boston, and told them that she planned to blow away Michelle Obama while the family visited in Honolulu, Hawaii for a Christmas vacation. Where was your energy when those things happened? But the quote, one of my favorite scary movie, but wait, there's more. Khalid Kelly, Irish immigrant Islamist militant, that was arrested for threatening to assassinate Barack Obama in May of 2011. Oh, you want shots? Because they got more than just words. Shots fired at the White House. 2011, November 11th, Oscar Romero Ortega Hernandez fired a Romanian Sugar. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. I don't give a damn. It's a firearm. Semi-automatic rifle from his car parked on Constitutional Avenue. 7 rounds struck the White House. Thankfully, nobody was injured. Where was your energy for that? Where the hell was your energy for that, MAGA? Where was it, Terrence? Oh, you hear that scratching on me? That's called crickets. You didn't say anything. Maybe because you don't like Barack Obama? Okay. Maybe because you didn't respect him? Okay. Here's another one. In 2012, a case was brought against 4 Army soldiers in the state of Georgia, claiming that a paramilitary group called the Fear Militia within the U.S. military with plans to overthrow the United States government. These guys had weapons, bombs, over $87,000 worth of weaponry. threatening to overthrow the government. Didn't hear you say nothing about them. You hear that southern voice, country voice there. You didn't say nothing about them. Nothing. I mean, I'm looking this all up. These assassination plots against Obama, and they're numerous, like really numerous. Yes, I mean, do I need to talk about the 2018 mail bombing threat? Now, mind you, this was against the Democratic Party leaders, including Obama and Hillary Clinton, and several other high-ranking individuals like Robert De Niro. No one was injured, and the FBI launched an investigation, and they found the guy, thank God. So, all this happened. Oh, and matter of fact, here's the most recent. 2023, a 37-year-old named Taylor Taranto, I don't know if I said his name correctly, I'll give them. He was a J6er. He was at the Capitol on January 6th. He was arrested near the home of Barack Obama in Washington, D.C. He said he posted a message on Telegram saying, and I quote, "We got these losers surrounded. See you in hell, Poseda and Obamas." See, what really bothers me about this is that you got all that fire and brimstone about someone trying to assassinate Trump. But I have never heard anything from any right-wingers about trying to kill Obama or any other Democrat for that matter. So spare me your fake goddamn outrage. And honestly, listening to Terrence and listening to all you MAGA idiots bitch and moan and cry over the fact that your God King Donald Trump was nearly assassinated after years. Matter of fact, I forgot to even mention that. Let's talk about the years that we heard nothing but violent rhetoric from Donald Trump himself. Matter of fact, it would take way too long because we got 10 years of evidence, and I don't want to make this video any longer than it has to be. But you're seriously going to scream and huff and holler about the climate in this country that Donald Trump created, and now it's burning back on him? As I said earlier in this video, I do not celebrate what happened. I do not encourage what happened, but I understand why it's happening. Because Donald Trump built the climate that we're seeing now. Never before in the 42 years of life that I've had, never before, ever have we ever had presidents who encourages violence to the point that people have died. Donald Trump built this. And it's time for you, for all of you, to take responsibility for it. And as for you, Terrence Williams, every time I look at that video of you screaming, it just reminds me of someone else doing some screaming. Maybe like this guy.
Who has my pocket pussy? I have stuck my dick and sometimes my balls in that stupid thing before every game since I was 10. I can't play without it. You don't mess with a man's rituals. Don't mess with the things that get him through the day.
You brought this on yourself, Williams. And I got no sympathy for you or the MAGA. I reserve my sympathy for my country going through this. Because we don't deserve to go through this. None of us do. Nobody on the left, no one on the right, nobody on the Democrats, nobody on the Republicans, nobody on the liberals, nobody on the MAGA. We don't deserve this. But your man built this. And now he's becoming a victim of what he built. So as much as you, as much as Donald Trump, as much as Carolyn Levitt, as much as Scott Jennings, as much as all the idiots on Fox News, ONN, Newsmax want to put the blame on us, you are equally, if not more, responsible for this. And you got nothing to say that'll dissuade that fact. CTP, know the truth. God bless. Peace to the left, justice to the right.